steps of doing a truth table based on a problem. A lot of the times the truth table will be given to you and you fill in some of the combinations or partially given to you. This is taking you all the way through. We'll practice this in class. And so the question is from an old IB problem, and it's asking you to talk about the statement there that they give you, the logic statement, and they want to know if it's a tautology, or they might want to know if it is logically equivalent to something else. And so in this problem, it says state whether this statement right here is a contradiction, tautology, or neither. So basically what we're doing is doing our truth table work to make sure that we know what the last column is, and then we can evaluate that. So I have these blank truth tables that are on the back of your paper. You can make them as big as you need to. So I'm going to look at this and say, okay, I'm going to break this down into parts. I already have P, so I don't need to do anything with that. And that's a P as well. So I need to get the P and Q. So our P and Q. And I'm just going to go right from my table there. Combinations for P and Q for a conjunction. It's only true when they're both true. So true, false, false, false. And now I'm going to compare P or P and Q. So there's two ways you can do this. You can just take your fingers and point. I'm comparing these two with or. I'm going to go ahead and write it P or P and Q. So if you want to think about it this way, so you can understand what I'm doing here, I'm really saying true or true for this one, true or false, false or false, and false or false. So you don't write it like that, but that's what you're thinking about in your head. So sometimes when I say it, it's confusing. So really your final result there is going to be using union, using inclusive disjunction. When do I have true, when do I have false? So really this is my answer. It's going to be true, true, false, false. So that is my whole left side here. Okay, that takes care of that whole big mess. And now I'm going to do that with implies P. So this whole thing implies P. So you can, when you get good at these, you can copy them down over here. But I'm going to go ahead and write true, true, false, false. So now we're using the implication combinations, which is only false if it's true followed by false. Okay, implication is true 3 out of the 4 combinations. So true implies true is true, true implies true is true, false, false. So again, I get all trues. That means I have a tautology. So the ultimate end result is right here along the way. How you break it down, sometimes they'll give it to you, sometimes they won't.